The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. It's so painful the way other people are always sitting deciding the fate of the African and the continent, yet the African is just unconcerned. We live practically as if there is nothing that is happening. These people are no longer hiding what they are doing. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has made a statement that is sending ripples across global politics and Africa's geopolitical landscape, declaring that Germany and its allies will not leave the African continent.
Thanks
to
so much
others.
For the soupy.
His words reveal far more diplomatic concern. They expose a renewed scramble for influence, power, and strategic control in Africa. At a time when African nations are asserting sovereignty, reshaping alliance, and rejecting external domination, this statement raises urgent questions. Who are the others? And why is Africa still being spoken of as a prize to be guarded rather than a partner to be respected? Like, when we hear these people make such statements, it's heartbreaking. The reason to which it's heartbreaking is because the African is still just unconcerned. You alone can do it. I alone can do it. That is the reason to which we need you and I to come together to fight. Who are the others that he's talking about? Why are they so much interested in the continent? Yet the people that are in the continent are not so much particular about the continent. All we are thinking about is leaving the continent, going there to get whatever.
Africans in Germany. How does this sound to you? Listen to the European Union. We are the largest trading partner and investor. We want to, and we do not want to leave the continent to others. We must not leave Africa to others. We must not leave the continent to others, said Friedrich Merz, a German, a European. According to the motto, he may determine who belongs to Africa. Whoever gets to own Africa, that's what it sounds like to me. At least this does not sound like respect for Africa, on par with politics, not at eye level after negotiation like this Berlin conference 150 years ago. Europeans have decided who may own Africa. Where you have divided Africa, this is how a European makes such. But I am not African. I ask you, Africans in Germany, how does that sound to you? Does that sound like respect? Does this sound like politics and negotiation? Or does it sound like a black European who wants to determine who owns Africa, who has access to the African resources? It may be that I fantasize that I got the whole thing wrong. That's why I ask you people, please express your opinion in the comments. I would like to know.
A lot of you wanted me to interpret exactly what the German Chancellor said. Let's listen again.
Als Europäische Union sind wir der größte Handelspartner und Investor in Afrika. Das wollen wir bleiben und wir wollen nicht anderen den Kontinent überlassen.
Okay, you've got it right. Now what he said as the EU that they are biggest trading partners and investors in Africa. And they want it to remain like that. And they do not want to, hand over the Africa continent to somebody else, right? My question now is Africa just a little state or a little object that you can just hand over? Africa has the right to say, yes, we want to partner with you, and no, we do not want to partner with you. Which one is wir wollen den Kontinent andere nicht überlassen? Like how? Now, let me make this very clear for those who do not know. Africa is not a state. Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent that has 54 countries in it. Africa is 3 times bigger than Europe. Yes, you heard me right. Africa is the second largest continent in the world after Asia. Africa has 1.4 billion people in it. Now, if normally they are to stage Africa and Europe, can Europe even stand? One thing that I feel so bad about is not even the way they are even treating us. Do you know why? Because our government gave them that possibility. You heard me right. Okay, let's even leave geography. We'll not go square. I agree with you. Let us talk about the money aspect. What do they have? Well, Africa has not. Do you know what the meaning of natural? That's, they finish. Like, it's a forever thing. Like, it regenerates. That's what Africa has. That is what Africa has. Africa has gold, fuel, gas, name it. But one thing, when we say we take past these people, is bad leadership, greed, no accountability. All these things is what Europe has. Europe also has coordination. And we Africans, we have very big inferiority complex. Yes, that is also one problem that we have. Reasons why you see that we dey dombale for people when we say they're supposed to dombale for us. Because tell me why people will come to your country, they will treat you like nyak. You will come to their own country, they will treat you anyhow. And you as the government, you can even say, hey, you, why are you treating my person like this? Why are you treating my citizen like this? For this man to say this type of thing about Africa, that is rich, only that we have bad governance, only that we hate ourselves, nobody want to work with each other, there is no positive competition, we are always into unhealthy competition. You don't like me, I don't like you. Why? Normally they will put heads together. Inferiority complex, I will bring out a news. Oyibo will bring out news. My people will be going there, oh, thank you, you are the best, you are helping us. Me, I will bring out news, they will tell me I'm lying. Why? Because you value that Oyibo more than your fellow black. There is no love, there is nothing. I don't really blame them, Sha. I really pray that someday all these things will come to an end. I really pray that someday there will be love again in Africa, that we can unite. Because you see right now, I'm not seeing it. For where somebody will call a full continent niche overlasting, me, we don't want to hand over the full. Why? Why? Any small thing, they will start giving sanction. They will start kind of like prohibiting for different things. When are we supposed to even prohibit them? Because of the things that we have, the gas that we have, the gold, the lutanium, maybe they call them, all the natural resources that we have. But anyways, I rest my case like this, because if I talk from nothing tomorrow, nothing will still change if the right people in seats don't stand up to fight for the right things. Thank you very much, and see you in my next video. Bye.
We are programmed not to love the continent. Listen to what others are saying about you. They will never leave the African continent to others, because they are claiming that the continent belongs to them. Everybody is trying to tear the continent apart, take their own portion, yet the African is not struggling to keep what we have. We believe so much in these people. We leave everything to them. Look at the bombarding that we are seeing everywhere. People coming into the continent to divide, claiming other people are separate. Others are coming here, claiming they are striking to set us free. And the African believe so much in these narratives. And we are hailing them, calling them to come, because we need them. We can't do without them. And sometimes when you even listen to some of the so-called elites in Africa on TV, giving analysis about this situation and claiming these people are here to set us free, and even some of us that claim we are Pan-Africans still believing that the move of the United States of America is the best, is sometimes heartbreaking. It means the African is not ready to go anywhere. We are not ready to set ourselves free because we don't know who is after us. We still do not know who the problem is and what the problem is. Who is the one that is making sure that you are seeing all these destabilizations, and then at the end of the day, they claim they are coming to set you free? Even when this thing went viral, the U.S. Congress coming out openly to tell the world the amount of money that they are spending on this ISIS, the jihadists, the Al-Qaeda, and everything, that even today the United States of America decided that they are coming to set the African free. And we still have Africans telling them to come, means that you, the African, you are still sleeping. And we are just not ready for anything. The African is just there to be spoon-fed. And until when can we continue to be staying here for people to spoon-feed us? Why is it that we are not learning from anything? It seems majority of us heard of Pan-Africanism, yet we don't know what exactly it is that we need to be doing. Because if we do, I don't think we'll be in bed or we'll be hailing these people and even adding our voices to these people to come here, to come and do what? At the end of the day, the so-called strikes that he came and launched, what is the proof that there was something that they really did? We held them. They came and did this. Yet there's no proof. The attacks and the strikes they launched on our soil did something. Others claim after that, they said they were flying, they were running. So you saw them running and you couldn't stop them. You couldn't bombard them again. Like, sometimes, if not Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, it seems the African is just not ready for freedom. Because listening to what these are all in us always tell us, and at the end of the day, we still support these people to come into the continent to be causing harm, is something that we need to ask ourselves. Whether we really know what we want, what is happening around us. Because if we truly do, I don't think we'll be in bed, smiling, jubilating, calling for people to come and invade you, taking the little sovereignty you have. These people are proving to us that they can still invade us, they can still cause us harm, they can still do anything at all they want to us, even in this 21st century. People are scrambling for our resources, and they are no longer hiding it. They keep telling you, the African, this is our motive, this is what we are doing to you. Yet the African will still, at the end of the day, go and be begging these people to still come here and do whatever they want to do. You are too lazy. The African is too lazy because they told us yours is not to inherit here, because everything that is here is vanity upon vanity. All that the African is thinking about is how to die and inherit where? Where at all can you ever walk on gold if not here on earth? Others are thinking about 77 virgins. These are the things that they have used to keep you, the African, away from fighting for your land. But the time is now. It is either we rise up, you and I together, united, to safeguard what we have, or we perish forever. We need to wake up from our sleep. This is information age. We don't need to listen to these things and go and sleep over them. These are things that need to shape our thinking, shape our moves. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we'll make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Europe and in Germany.